other half of the division in the next couple of weeks. And that's where maybe you can pick up a couple of games as you play some non-league games. Unfortunately, for Norristown, it's not going to be real easy. Toughest team over in that division is Wissahickon, and from what I remember, Wissahickon always a very good basketball team. Upper Moreland, I remember, gave the Norristown ladies a fierce battle last year, and I believe Upper Moreland came out of that game winners by about 20. So really some tough teams to play in the other half of the division. As Tamisha Johnson misses her, or makes her first. When it goes in the basket, that means she made it. Okay. Just checking my basketball skills right there. Johnson 2 of 2. For her, 7 on the night, and Norristown back out to its biggest lead, 20 points. Marshall blocked that pass. Leanne Moore feeds Sims for 3. Aggressive three-pointer. Moore, strong rebound, won't go. Johnson fouled inside. No answer for Tamisha Johnson or Leanne Moore inside. Johnson will go to the line. Rachel Paul's going to check in for Nicole Dudak. Johnson with a chance to put a couple more points into her score total for the night. She makes her first one.
Johnson making the first for 2.
She has 4 points from the line tonight, 2 field goals, giving her 8 right now. And now 9. Paul, the bounce pass to Swartley, gives it back to Paul. She is in trouble, and we have a push before. Thought we might have had a backcourt violation. Good defense from Norristown. Doesn't appear that there was a foul right there. And Rachel Paul will go to the line. Foul was on Tamisha Johnson. That's her 3rd of the night. 4:41 remaining in the game. Paul makes her first. She now has 4.
Paul making the first for 2.
Two of 2 from the line, 5 points for number 14 from Souderton, Rachel Paul. Fife kicks it to Sims, tried to feed inside to Moore. Good collapse by Souderton, make sure Moore didn't have a chance on that shot. Fife gets away, jumper. Finally getting something to fall from Melinda Fife, and a little bit of a smile on her face as she finally got that to go. Somebody who's worked so hard tonight to try and get a jumper to fall. It always feels good when you get that first one to really go for you. The left-hander by Hazelton won't go. Rebound to Lindsay Wentz, who is going to be a force to be reckoned with. She's only a freshman for Souderton, but look for good things from her in the next couple of years. Norristown ready to make some substitutions now as we're under 4 minutes. Sims for 3. Ball pops straight up in the air. Over the back on Tamisha Johnson, number 4. For the 6-footer freshman from Norristown.
Alan Johnson, her 4th. Teammate.
3 players checking in. Erica Deaver, Tamara Halsey, and a new face, number 5, Joanne Tomaszewski.
And Deaver into the game for Norristown.
Checking in for Leanne Moore, Tamisha Johnson, and Sasha Sims. So their night is done. Sims finishing the night with 11. Johnson with 9, and Leanne Moore with 8. First one no good. Lindsay Wentz can't get that one to go. And now Halsey running the point, as she has been doing all game. Marshall's jumper, no good. Halsey, great defense right there. She just lost it. She had two Souderton players around her, and she almost came out with that one. Swartley will try and feed out the Wentz. A great save by Danielle Marshall. She almost went over the bench. And look at that reward. Melinda Fife to Danielle Marshall. By far the most exciting play of the game is Danielle Marshall going into the Souderton bench to save that ball. Good hustle right there by the sophomore. And Melinda Fife, knowing that she did that play, rewarded her for it. Suzanne Swartley the other way gets her first 2 of the night. 53-33, just under 3 minutes left in this game. Halsey feeds it out to Marshall. Marshall to Fife. Little dribble, little pull-up jumper, won't go. Hazelton the rebound. Kirsten Bostrom now. Paul for 3. And Souderton not a good 3-point shooting team, as you can see from that. Went an air ball, she goes and catches it. And Wentz will go to the line. Lindsay Wentz threw up a crazy shot. Went over the basket, maybe a self-pass, maybe not. Hit the floor, she picked it up. Now she's going to the line. And a timeout in Norristown. Coach Jackson is going to talk to his team for 20 seconds. And at 53-33 with 2:12 left. Like we said, Coach Jackson a little unhappy right now. His team has been sloppy in the last few minutes of this game. But still has to be happy about his performance and the fact that they're going to come out of here with a win. Like he said, really, the most important thing right now is to make sure that you keep getting the wins and you keep just building confidence with this team. This is a team that really wants to win, really wants to, improve on what they've done, and this is a team that's willing to learn. And getting the support of a lot of people here at Norristown High School. Now we have a little confusion between the referees. And they decide it's going to be a shooting foul from Lindsay Wentz. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Wentz's first shot won't go.
Wentz was in the first 2.
Lindsay Wentz misses both of them. And Melinda Fife now will pull it back out. Tamara Halsey has done a great job at the point tonight. Melinda Fife starting the game at the point. Tamara Halsey taking over the duties as the game continued. Try to feed inside to Deaver. She put the shot up, but the foul was before the shot. Foul is on number 41, Tiffany Brown, her second. Or no, excuse me, Suzanne Swartley, her second. Tiffany Brown is checking into the game for Lindsay Wentz. Wentz will check out of the game. She may be done for the night, and if she is, she'll finish the game as Souderton's leading scorer with 12 points. Erica Deaver gets on the scoreboard. Her first point of the night. One of 2 for Deaver. Hazelton puts the shot up and almost went in for her. Unfortunately, would have been the wrong basket. She's going to hear about that one on the bus. Let's put it that way. And now she tries the right basket, and it won't go in either one for her. It's going to be a rough night for her. Deaver's layup is good. Erica Deaver, her first field goal of the night. 3 points for her. 56-33. Tiffany Brown, her shot off front rim, no good. And Fife now. She'll push it up to Danielle Marshall. Marshall and 1. Good drive right there by Danielle Marshall. She gets in the double digits, her 10th point of the night. She's going to try and go for 11 right now. Jen Clark is going to check in for Melinda Fife. Melinda Fife finishing the game with 6 points. She did so much on the floor. She's really the floor general as the senior. Marshall, no good. Ball going to Souderton. So with 1:08 left, the Indians with a couple more chances on the offensive end of the floor. Double team there between Marshall and Halsey. She'll feed it to Marshall. Layup is no good. And then a foul right there by Tomaszewski. And I touched the ball twice tonight. That's a successful night.
Foul Tomselli, your first.
So the first foul tonight by Joanne Tomaszewski, and now we will have Rachel Paul going to the line. Sorry, we had a player standing in front, and I was so flustered by having to get that ball, and I don't know, folks. It's late, I'm tired. Paul makes her first.
Paul making it first. 2.
You know, I come to these games, I have all these great things I want to say, and unfortunately sometimes it just doesn't come out the right way. Rachel Paul, 2 of 2. Halsey to Marshall, back to Halsey. To Clark, the turnaround jumper off glass, and it's good. Jen Clark with her first 2. So now with 30 seconds left, Norristown is going to be the winners by over 20 points. We have a holding foul right there. No need for a foul with 20.4 seconds left, but it's going to happen.
Foul Marshall, her 4th.
Danielle Marshall gets called for her 4th of the night.
Paul on the line for 2.
First one is no good. Second attempt falls, 1 point tonight for Jen Toth. Marshall tried to feed underneath for Clark. Clark, good hustle to try and get to that one, just won't go. Toth now with 3, 2, and 1. Pole shot is blocked by Tamara Halsey. It's a fitting way to end it. 60-36. Norristown 24-point winners tonight. A very impressive victory as they absolutely dominated the Indians from start to finish. So Souderton will drop even lower into the depths of Suburban 1 American. Norristown on their way up, 7-2. We'll run down the scorers for you. Lindsay Wenzel is leading scorer for Souderton. Really one of the players who shows promise for that Souderton team. She had 12. Tiffany Brown with 9, 7 for Rachel Paul, 4 for Nicole Dudak, and 2 for Suzanne Swartley. For the Lady Eagles, 11 for Tamara Halsey and 11 for Sasha Sims, 10 for Danielle Marshall, 9 for Tamisha Johnson, 8 for Leanne Moore, 6 for Melinda Fife, 3 for Erica Deaver, 2 for Jen Clark. I believe that is it. So 60-36. Norristown moving to 7-2, and we will be back Friday night to bring you boys action. Norristown boys playing Quakertown, and the girls, of course, will be at Quakertown. So for everybody here from Norristown Area High School and from NASD TV, who we want to thank for bringing you tonight's game, I'm Greg Fry, and we'll see you Friday night here on Norristown Area High School basketball.